From WKYC Studios, this is What's Next with Russ Mitchell and Lena Lai.
I stand before you now on this August night to report that democracy has prevailed. Democracy has delivered. And now democracy must be preserved.
You saw it here just moments ago. An emotional President Biden wrapped up night one of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. And good evening, Lena is off tonight. It was a rousing, late first night of the convention that included a surprise appearance by the presumptive nominee. NBC's Bree Jackson now joins us live from the United Center in the Windy City with more on this. Bree, good evening.
Good evening, Russ. So tonight we saw a lot of energy. We saw a lot of standing ovations. We also saw a lot of emotion as two people who paved the way for Vice President Harris took the stage tonight. We heard from former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton and President Biden. Tonight, President Biden, he made a forceful case for Kamala Harris and against former President Trump. President Biden taking the stage at the Democratic National Convention to a hero's welcome. Nearly a month after the 81-year-old ended his own re-election bid, he's passing the torch to his Vice President, Kamala Harris, who addressed the crowd.
Joe, thank you for your historic leadership, for your lifetime of service to our nation, and for all you will continue to do. We are forever grateful to you.
Biden touting the accomplishments they've made together while laying out a vision for the country's future under her leadership, in contrast to former President Trump.
Donald Trump promised infrastructure week, every week for 4 years, and he never built a damn thing.
First Lady Dr. Jill Biden among those honoring her husband's legacy.
Joe and I have been together for almost 50 years. And still, there are moments when I fall in love with him all over again.
Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton also speaking on this first night of the convention. After breaking barriers by becoming the first woman to clinch a major party's nomination in 2016, she's now urging voters to help shatter the glass ceiling by electing Harris as the first female president.
Kamala has the character, experience, and vision to lead us forward.
Biden and Clinton, two former Trump opponents, making the case to defeat him in November and send Harris and Walz to the White House. Now, all of this happening on just night one of the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago. On night two, the theme is expected to be a bold vision for America's future, and some of the featured speakers include former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama. Russ?
Okay, Bree Jackson in Chicago. We'll see you tomorrow or perhaps later today, our time. Thanks so much. Also tonight, Ohio Democratic Party Chair Liz Walters spoke at the convention. Here's what she had to say.
The most important number I can tell you is that in the 8 days after Kamala Harris became our nominee, 24,000 Ohioans signed up to take action with us. And they're out knocking doors, they're out making phone calls, talking to their friends and neighbors about the country they want to see and about having a White House that works for them.
Meanwhile, former President Trump and his running mate, J.D. Vance, are holding events in the battleground states of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania this week. And be sure to stick with NBC News and 3 News for complete coverage all week long from the Democratic National Convention. You can also stay up to date on the latest at WKYC.com and, of course, in the 3 News app.